Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, or they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't tryna go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. If you can hear us in the chat, hit a 1, just making sure the sound and everything is all good.
Yeah, you our new sound check crew by proxy.
Yeah, because sometimes technology just stop working, man. I don't know, man.
Sometimes it acts a little funny.
But are we good? All right, cool.
We seem like we're good.
All right, thank y'all for joining. We're your hosts. I'm Malcolm. This is the artist formerly known as the Black Dot. We're with you guys in the building. How was your weekend?
Weekend was great. Some football, couple of disappointments.
Man.
Which we'll talk about.
Yes,
kind of put them out there. Other than that, everything's been great. It's been slow in the news.
Yeah.
A little bit slow. I bank on niggas doing the nigga thing.
Over the weekend, just something.
Over the weekend, there's somebody doing something.
Something, man. You know what I mean?
And when it don't happen, it affects my work.
Yeah.
Because I got to dig down deeper for more stories and try to find angles within stories.
This is how I would envision like funeral directors do. Like,
yes,
they looking outside like niggas ain't
dying. Like, come on, man. Just a car crash, they're gonna survive. And so,
Sheesh.
Yeah, we in the business of this kind of information.
But thank you guys for joining. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend.
Yes.
Had a pretty chill weekend myself.
This is the last weekend in February. January. January is gone.
Crazy.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Crazy. That flew.
Today is the birthday of Rakim.
Oh, nice.
J. Cole.
Oh.
And somebody else. Maybe Master Ace or somebody else.
I'm impressed you know that.
Yeah. Well, hip-hop is my thing.
Oh, good job.
And so... yeah, those are some of the more famous birthdays.
Shouts out to our UX90 gang yesterday. So what we started doing, because if you guys recall, we did like a whole 90 days straight push, right? From October 1 to December 29th.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Straight, weekends included. Like we did it 90 days
Holidays
straight.
included.
Holidays included. Thanksgiving and Christmas month, like we did it all. So when we came back for the new year, we took some time off and we just started doing Sundays.
Yes, just to keep everybody connected, check in on everybody, see how everybody's doing.
Right. So, but on the last Sunday, we decided to do a men's only group and then a women's only group. So we kind of separated everybody so we can have different spaces, for everybody. And it was dope. It was really, really cool.
It was really, really dope for the men to just get in the room together, be honest, be open, be transparent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just kind of really get to know each other and our commonality of what we go through, our struggles, our aspirations, our strengths, because it wasn't all negative. And so you can join us When you become a member, not only do you get all of the great classes and the exclusives and the 40% off when there's no sale running and stuff like that.
People taking advantage of that too.
Not only that, you also get a group where once every Sunday you come in, we build, but on the last Sunday, the women, because Mama Dot said the women were in there celebrating Mama Cheryl's birthday and having a good time and doing their thing. And we did it that way purposely so that we could all have a little bit of space. And this is turning into something phenomenal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so when you start seeing the testimonies come in, you're going to realize the value of becoming a member with Urban X is deeper than just podcasting.
Even though it's great, we're glad you're here.
Right.
You guys are here. Hit the like button while you're in here. We're going to do a quick roll call, and then we're just going to get started.
I also have an announcement to make.
Yeah, my fault.
On February 3rd,
My fault. Yeah.
this Saturday,
Yes.
myself, formerly known as, still recording as, the Black Dot, will do a monumental build with Brother Blue Pill at Nicholas Bookstore in Brooklyn.
Yes.
Look at that flyer. That flyer is so dope. You know what I mean? About Black Mystery Month. So we're going to be talking about the mythos of who we are as a collective. And so me and Brother Blue Pill, doors open up at 5. The lecture will start at 6 to about 6 to 9 or something. We do have the Eventbrite information.
It is in the chat and it's in the description. I'm putting it up
in the chat and in the description. If you're in the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area and you would like to see me live, you haven't seen me live before, or see Brother Blue Pill in rare form, bringing in that month, with a different insight than normally we would get. And we're gonna have merchandise there.
Yeah. Because that's our Black History Month sale starts.
Yeah, we'll start the 29 for 29. We'll jump off, and so that's what it's going to be. And if you can make it, come on through. Even if it's just for a few minutes, it's gonna be tough.
All right, so a quick roll call, and then we're gonna get started. I see Memphis in the house, Middletown, New York in the house, Las Vegas in the building, Detroit. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that, Detroit. West Philly.
Hinesville, GA, Bridgeport, Connecticut, Mount Vernon, Ohio, Macon, Georgia, Louisville, Arkansas,
yes. Fort Worth, Texas,
LA in the building,
Naptown in the building,
Toronto. What's good?
South Jersey,
BK, London. Shouts out.
I love it.
West Philly, Boston, Cleveland again. Watts, what's good? What's up? St. Louis. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all.
Yes, as always.
All right, so let's get started, man.
Yeah, man. Orangeburg, South Carolina. That's where my pops and grandma's from. Yes.
Oh, so you FBA, so that's what
I'm FBA
cool.
all the way through.
Cool.
All the way through. I get a full check.
I'm about to check your lineage.
I
man.
get a full check.
Where your grandmama from? They be really just pressing people on the internet. Like, where your grandmama from? Like, whoa.
Yeah. This is out of control.
Whoa. What
Shit is out of control. Yeah. Way out of control.
What are we doing?
Yeah. What are we doing here?
Okay, but let's get to some stuff. So, what you want to talk about first? Football.
Yeah, let's go into football real quick.
Okay.
Because we know we got a lot of football fans out there.
Yeah.
Ladies, cover your ears for a few minutes. Just don't.
So, the 49ers and the Chiefs will meet again.
Yes.
For a Super Bowl rematch that happened in 2020. I forgot all about it. I knew it was a rematch. I forgot it was 2020. This is before we knew that the world was about to shut down, guys.
Right. It was also a leap year.
It was also a leap year. Yes, it was. Because I saw the newspaper, I think it was the New York Post, and it said 2020 vision. I was like, oh, hell.
Yes.
No.
PSYOP is almost like a reset of the PSYOP.
I was like, damn it, man.
You know what I mean? And so we have the same two teams. We have that blood red, going on that we're going to be, we're in the age, we're in the Pisces is the month, so. But you better believe that red represents something, and it's on both ends. You know what I mean? So Taylor Swift, who was also dressed in red, obviously to represent Kansas City, is in the building. They say she's upped the value of the NFL to $330 million. There's your 33. You know what I'm saying? She had on that red lipstick. You know what's going on with that. Kelsey has been paid at least $20 million from what I'm hearing.
From Pfizer?
To do, you know what I'm saying, a part of that program. Unless you think these people are really dating, they're not.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm so tired of them, man.
What her purpose was to bring the common fan back to the NFL.
And you know what? Like it's weird watching this stuff, like watching the NFL this year, because I don't know if you guys remember last year. At the end of last year, it was when they started talking about the script, the NFL script and stuff like that. They even made a commercial, which was a funny commercial when they were talking about the script writers But like now, the average fan is just seeing stuff and going, that don't make sense. Because I'm not gonna lie, I rewatched that kick. Was that Buffalo?
Yeah.
That looked crazy.
That looked crazy,
That
bro.
did look crazy.
That was a 44-yard kick.
That looked crazy. Yeah.
It's like a layup.
Yeah,
and it just shifted over.
That looked crazy.
And so we cannot underestimate. Why would we think that these people would let things happen naturally?
Yeah, and with sports betting now, like it's even more of a we can't leave nothing up to chance.
Nothing up to chance.
It's too much money.
And this thing is going to be played out in Vegas.
Yeah.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
This thing is going to be played out in Vegas, right? Chiefs, 49ers. That's 4-9. That's 13. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're the 49ers.
Yeah.
Gold Rush probably has something to do with Bitcoin and all of this stuff taking place. You know what I mean?
See what you put. I'm picking up what you put down.
I haven't even done my work yet. I know Ani is probably on it already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll drop something. Maybe we'll bring him in. You know what I mean? Before the Super Bowl comes on, and so we know that this is a psyop of sorts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We know
the average person just kind of sees it like, you just always got the camera on.
But now
Taylor Swift.
the average person is understanding what's going on. They are not going to let Lamar Jackson, who look like me and you,
nig up that whole
braids coming out, almost looking like he could barely speak half the damn time. Just from an optic standpoint. He's always had the bad connotation that he couldn't read the playbook. He admitted himself he'd never read a playbook until he got to college.
Well, a lot of high school players.
I understand. That's my point.
Yeah.
And so, but the white counterparts, they've been reading that since junior high school.
True.
Right? Because for them, the game is linear.
Yeah.
This is the difference between the melanated and the Caucasoid. The game for us is a feel. We have a feel for music, a feel for the game. Doesn't mean we don't understand X's and O's, because we do. But it's more of the force. You know what I mean? Where it's very linear, very technical. This guy is here, that guy is there. If I see that, that means that. I have to. So it's very mechanical, and that's how they want their quarterback. And that's not to even get to the point of he is the face of the franchise. They didn't let Marshawn Lynch beat your team that year.
Yeah.
Everybody, even my son who had cerebral palsy, he was getting ready to cry.
Yeah.
Because he said, I know.
Yeah.
Even with cerebral palsy, they are going to hand the ball to Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
And he is going to walk into the end zone because he can carry 2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
And when it did not happen, because they wanted to make Russell Wilson the face, good old, he's a white boy, but he's beige. Good old beige boy, you know what I'm saying? The hero, you know what I'm saying? And then it backfired.
Yeah.
And Tom Brady wins again. You see what I'm saying? And so this piece with Taylor Swift has something to do with a lot of different parts.
Yeah. So outside of that.
A 50-year round. Thank you. The NFL is entertainment. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a circus. Absolutely.
Involving the music industry,
13
Hollywood,
is Taylor
Big
Swift's
Pharma.
favorite number. How about that?
Yeah, it's a mess.
Then when you watch, again, Lamar Jackson, what he did all year.
Yeah, they just didn't do that.
They just ditched it.
Yeah, and then he looked like, if you watched the game, he looked like he was running like he wasn't sure if he was supposed to be running.
Yes. Yes.
I'm like, yo, like, can you run at full speed? You forgot to
The
run?
natural ability. How did he let that dude catch him from behind when he threw the pass to himself?
That was ill though.
That was ill.
Yeah.
He would have been out
Yeah,
that touchdown. The Detroit Pistons are up 24-7.
Lions.
Detroit Lions. And then the call came in. Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And Brock Purdy was running faster than Lamar. Crazy.
So you can't tell me, that this ain't some kind of, because this is about ratings.
Yeah.
We forget this is entertainment. This is not any great team could just win. No, this is entertainment. And then there's always going to be a major ritual with ushering in something in Vegas. This whole thing is going to be, we'll do an exclusive on it or something.
Okay.
It's going to be something in a leap year.
Yeah.
Right? And so when we leap, we think quantum, think about the last leap year, we were just going into lockdown. Right? Now we got Disease X coming, among other things. We got war, rumors of war. We got borderline, it's a lot going on. And so here we go.
Here we go. Somebody said that the quote unquote for the culture curse is worse than the Madden curse now.
For the culture.
Because when they started making the Baltimore Ravens like Lamar got to do this for the culture, and then
yeah.
You know what I mean? Or in the Lions, they got to, even though the Lions, both of these teams are owned by white people. We don't own any one of these teams.
Yes.
Right? So I don't understand how any one of these teams are for the culture. I get Lamar's the black face.
Yeah. So we
Detroit
always,
is a black city. I get it.
Yes, we're rooting for it. It means something to us emotionally.
Yeah.
And it's the emotional ties to it. I was rooting for Lamar, even though I said if I had to put my money down, I'd put on Kansas City.
Yo, bro, I'm
because
so tired
it's
of
hard
him.
to beat. Dude, that's how I felt with Brady for 2 decades.
Yeah, I hate
All right?
Patrick
So
Mahomes. I hate his. I hate his face.
everything about Brady.
No.
The same thing about Tom Brady.
Brady's
An average arm, and just always finding a way to win the game. You know what I mean? And I felt the same way.
Yeah.
And so we understand we're being fed this.
Yeah.
So now it's Mahomes' time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's inevitable.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. Unless the numbers say otherwise. And maybe it's time for the 49ers to get their 6th.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Could be.
We'll
Could
see,
be.
man.
So, just wanted to open up with that and recognize that Taylor Swift will be at the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, they said she has a tour. She has a show. She's going to fly like 12 hours straight.
Yes.
Or something like that.
She will be there.
I'm tired of it.
She will be there. Yeah.
I'm tired of it. Did you see Mahomes Pops?
Yeah, what about him?
Yeah, it's weird how much sauce he has.
He has sauce.
And then and his son has none of it. Like this.
None. His mother spit him out.
Yes.
He walked weird. He talked like a frog.
Yeah, it's weird.
But when you see his dad's like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? And that just means he hit Shorty up. You know what I mean? They was probably living in some trailer park city or something. He banged it up. And look what he gave birth to.
Yeah.
And look at you.
Greatest
You can't throw a ball.
football player ever. Because if they let's say like they just let him play, he gonna win every Super Bowl.
He gonna win every Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole generation of quarterbacks that don't have a ring because of him.
Yep.
But more stuff.
And then, like you said, the red states.
Oh.
This thing is gonna get interesting.
Oh.
This thing is gonna get
State
interesting.
Farm.
State
you right,
Farm.
Lord knows.
All of this stuff is gonna get interesting.
You're right. Okay.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Quay hitting on Pat. No, he reminds me of Steph Curry, and I hate his face too.
Yeah.
I just hate that whole.
Yeah.
Frustrates me. Even though that game between him and LeBron was a really good one.
Oh yeah, Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, we enjoyed that.
That was a really good game.
Really good game.
But so over the weekend, so in urban news, I guess Meg Thee Stallion put out a track called Hiss. Yeah, she's doing a lot of the snake ideology. I forget the last one was called Cobra. She put out.
Okay, what's the deal with the egg? Have you seen the egg?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I saw the video. So she put out the song called Hiss. It had a lot of diss lines to Nicki, I think to Drake, to Tory, the party, to a bunch of people.
Wow, so she's going off.
Yeah. So she said something about they mad at Megan. They should be mad at Megan's Law.
Whoa, that's a bomb. That was a
I
bomb.
had to look up what Megan's Law was.
That's a bomb.
And I said that was a haymaker. That was a haymaker. That was a haymaker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She didn't have to say nothing else after that.
Yeah. She said something about guys talking down about BBLs. They got the same scars. That was at Drake because apparently he got Etch-a-Sketch abs.
Ooh.
That was a bar. She said something about y'all should download JPay because Tory's in jail. Something like she was, and I respected the rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The song itself wasn't too great. I think it should have had a chorus. But I respected her for rapping. She even called into the Breakfast Club to talk about it. That was vintage, early 2000s hip hop. When you got a diss track, you call in to talk about it.
Yeah.
And to promote it and stuff like that. So I thought that was cool. So once that happened, Nicki went on a tirade on Instagram Live. She said something about get up on your good foot because she Bigfoot, something to that effect.
1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, Bigfoot.
Talking about her dead mom, which I thought was kind of low, but
That's a little low.
I thought that was low. And then she was tweeting out lines like all weekend and stuff like that. And then she put out her response was called Bigfoot, and I heard it, and guys, it was bad. It
was real bad.
It was bad, and I'm really scared of the barbs because they be really wilding on the internet. It's a group of people you want nothing to do with.
Yeah.
But it was a bad song, guys. It was really just terrible. Nicki sounds like she just did it in 20 minutes. She sounded like it was no real thought behind it. And then you hear the lines, you see the tweets. She's like, oh, she was trying to,
answer the tweets.
No, she was trying to use some of the tweets in the song. Like that's what the lines were.
Got you.
And I guess she was trying to get ahead of it, see, which would stick. Tweet out something. If people like it, okay, we'll throw that in the song. It was bad, though. It was really, really terrible. And the accusations of Nicki being on something, is getting louder and louder as a result of how she was acting. The song just, I don't know. Matter of fact, it was so bad that Safari was tweeting. I mean, it was trending because people was like, nah, I believe Safari was writing your best stuff. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's how bad it was.
Got you.
But,
and with this, other than this would be a frivolous story. The angle I look at it is it ties into all that's going on right now, all the chaos in the industry. Now we have the women cat fighting.
Oh yeah,
get it?
Well, they always that was good.
Cat
What the hell was that one?
I don't know what that.
You press both. What the hell was
both at the
that?
same time.
But but so it's in female rap, it's a civil war. You either on Nicki's side or you're on Meg's side. If you look like you on Meg's side, then it's beef with Nicki. It's a complete mess with that. So
Got you. And
I give this round to Meg.
again,
Just
the Megan's law bar, considering that not only is her husband has to register as a sex offender. For those who don't know what the Megan's law is that you have to register as a sex offender.
You gotta let everybody know in the
Let
neighborhood.
everybody know in the neighborhood that you're there. And so, but her brother, who went to jail for essaying
his stepdaughter,
a stepdaughter who was 11 years old.
Yeah.
And she made mention of R. Kelly. Because I believe Nicki and R. Kelly had done some songs or some shows together.
No, so there was one of the friends, I think one of Nicki's friends or something like that, was dancing to R. Kelly, and I think that kind of went viral or something to that effect.
Oh, okay.
I had to look that one up. I wasn't too versed in that one. I had to
Okay,
look
yeah,
that
and
one up.
so Nicki looks like she's going through a lot right now. With her husband who can't travel with her or can't be around kids. Her brother, you know what I'm saying, who she put money up to defend in a case of that magnitude, among other things where you're no longer who you thought you were. And this is what we mean by once the illusion has been removed, you know what I'm saying? And you are sitting alone with yourself, there you are. You know what I mean? When the people don't care as much as they used to care because you're not the hot. It is an influx of female MCs, which to me just represents feminine energy overall. I'm not talking about the vibration of the feminine energy, but this thing moves accordingly. But you are no longer in a category where you win everything because you're the only one in the category. And so it's an oversaturated market now, and you have become irrelevant. And other than to your barbs.
I think that is, no, because she just put out an album that did 250,000, but because she has such a dedicated and loyal fan base.
Right, but
it's
even
like,
that starts,
like built in, like, you know what I'm saying?
I get that, but even that starts to dwindle at some point because you're only as good as the great music or the great vibes that you put out. And so to me, while this may just seem like a regular story of two chicks catfighting, it's more nails in the coffin of an industry that is over.
Okay.
It's more nails in a coffin of a new paradigm where we, even the consumer, are going to expect more from our artists.
Okay.
There was a time when we held our artists in higher regards because they had a responsibility to be the voice of us, to represent us, and to make sure that we looked good in the public eyes. And then it got really bad, and I'm gonna talk about that on Saturday on what happened and how it happened and how they cleverly did it. But now there are more nails in the coffin. You're gonna see Beyonce's name, I hate to say it, coming out soon. First of all, 50 is doing
a Diddy doc?
The Diddy doc, and he's interviewing Solange in there. And she revealed.
Allegedly.
Tell me, where you hear this from?
Listen, no, this is not a TikTok thing. I'm telling you. Who, when she fought Jay-Z, right, in the elevator, people think she was mad at Jay-Z because he was cheating, with Becky with the blonde hair or something.
With the good hair, right.
And it wasn't. He was cheating with somebody else. Allegedly.
Oh my gosh! When I say I don't believe that, at all.
All right.
Like a little bit, like.
All right. I'm telling y'all what I know.
Listen. First, I don't believe this documentary is coming out. Listen, time out. I don't believe this documentary is coming out. I'm gonna tell you why. It gives the same energy of the I gotta tell all book dropping. It's gonna reveal everything, and it never comes out. Nothing is gonna come out, and Solange is too connected with that damn family for her to speak about anything. That's not coming out either.
She doesn't. She hates Jay-Z.
Yeah, Dad, come on, man. You better than this.
All right. You heard it here first. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't believe any of that.
You heard it here first.
No, I'm not saying stranger things can happen, but I'm just saying I don't believe you know any of that.
Oh God.
That's what I mean.
Oh God, you did not just say that.
I don't believe you know that.
I'm just trying to tell you what I know, man. It's going down.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. And that's gonna further reiterate the closing of chapters here. This industry, the movie industry, among other things, it's all, Diddy hired new lawyers.
Oh, did? Oh,
he hired.
I'm about to say did he, but
did he? Yeah. He hired Ghislaine Maxwell attorneys.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Seriously?
Yeah. Because she is, or that lawyer is versed in RICO laws, because he's going to be brought up on RICO charges, and other international, things of that nature. And so he's doubling down and getting his team right so that things could be...
All right.
Yeah.
Somebody asked why I gave that to me. So I gave that battle to Meg because the Nicki song was like that bad to me.
I got to hear them both.
Did you? Oh, okay.
I heard only clips.
Like it was that bad. And then she was talking at the end. It was really, really.
Yeah, she almost sounded like she was incoherent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So we'll see.
Yep.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Somebody said Diddy just trying to stay alive. That's a fact.
That is a fact.
Yeah. Did he piss off the elites? I agree with that too. Something like I don't know what happened where like something else might have been coming out, and he's just like the fall guy of. Not to say he didn't do anything, because people always misconstrue that.
They misconstrue that, right?
He did something, but what the lengths they usually go to hide that from the public, they're going, nah, we need to give them something. I don't know if there's a white guy who he used to sell weed for the cartel, and he said that cartel bosses in Mexico and Colombia and stuff like that, they always just snitch on each other because they, like the U.S. government, stuff like that, they need something.
Of course.
So for me to continue my business, I got to give somebody up.
Of course. And when you catch us with the record-breaking 40 kilos,
right,
it's usually bad dope.
Right.
You know,
like,
some shit we just had to... And we take a few guys who we know we don't like, and we make sure you're a part of that operation, and you go away for life.
Exactly.
Snitches have to give up somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's what we mean. So
Yes.
So, Jess Hilarious today was announced that she is officially joining the Breakfast Club. So,
All right.
Shouts out to her. This comes after last year. She was like, guest host for a few other people as well. But she was like the main guest host, so people just kind of thought it's a layup. It's going to be her. And then I think she had a party where, I don't know if she announced it or if they kind of, the people around her announced it.
I think she announced it.
So that she was, the official host, and then nothing happened. And then Charlamagne and Envy was saying, like, yo, what's up?
A bunch of podcasts started speculating that she spoke too soon. That, when you speak, it's sort of like when Dr. Dre, when Tyrese revealed the deal from Apple,
with Beats.
that cost them some money.
Yeah, a lot of money.
Cost them a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because Dr. Dre wasn't supposed to speak about that until that was officially announced, and then they had to renegotiate the deal.
That's crazy.
And he wound up getting less money because now you lost all the leverage.
You gotta
right? So you got to keep your mouth shut until the deal is done, because Diddy got on the phone after watching the Tyrese video with Jimmy Iovine and asked him what the fuck's going on here, why you did that deal with him, and it became an Iovine is like, what the hell are you talking about? I'll call you back. He got on the phone with Dre, and then the Apple people called, and then it got messy. So a lot of times there's going to be a rollout of sorts, a game plan and marketing plan by how we introduce you, and if you jump out ahead of that, I'm not saying that's what happened here. If you jump out ahead of that because you know what's coming, now our rollout is not rolled out correctly. So what they did was they took all of that negative info and rolled it into a rollout anyway.
Yeah. But I don't understand that. I don't understand her comments last week as well when she was calling them trash. Like, was that a part of the act? Like, what?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
Or maybe, as you were saying earlier, you think they may have lowballed her originally.
That's what I thought.
How much they was offering her to take the job.
That's what I thought.
And maybe she feels that she's valued at more than that. I don't really know what her value is. I don't think she's that funny. I've seen a few things with, skits, and she seems to be, she's on it. And so I'm interested to see how this goes. Do you think the Breakfast Club is even relevant anymore?
I don't, because, okay, here's the thing. The Breakfast Club, and I had to, really go back, through, the last, 10 years. So the Breakfast Club got big because they were one of the first radio stations to do their interviews uncut on YouTube.
Okay.
Right? They had a few viral moments on YouTube, Birdman, 6ix9ine, things like that. A few, viral interview moments with people trying to, with Beanie Siegel.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like
right.
that. They had a few moments. So, but now everybody has podcasts. Everybody has a viral moment on podcasts. I'm not sure that the Breakfast Club is where you go now if you want to roll something out that has that much relevance anymore. Just me.
No, you could be right. I mean, but it is a syndicate show, which means
true, absolutely,
it's all over the country.
Umar had a bunch of viral.
Umar had a shitload of viral
moments on the Breakfast Club.
On the Breakfast Club. A lot of people did. Their come up in terms of notoriety was on the Breakfast Club. You know what I mean? And so it's still a syndicated show.
It's still a syndicated show, but I'm just thinking of, it's 2024. Charlamagne has his hand in a bunch of other things. I don't think he wants to continue.
Envy's getting ready to snitch.
Envy about to testify against Caesar. Jess, I think they should have just kind of called it something else, rebranded, The Breakfast Club with Yee, Charlamagne, and Envy, they're already in the Hall of Fame. Radio
Yes.
Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Call it something else now. Let everybody do their thing. Just create another show for something else. I don't know. That's just me.
Okay, and how is Hot 97 doing?
I've never really watched
With Ebro and
Rosenberg.
Rosenberg.
Yeah, I've never really watched
Okay.
them.
Okay.
Ebro's corny to me.
Yeah, it's really not the same anymore. And so she received a job, and it's still a come up for her.
Absolutely. No,
It's
congrats
still
to her.
something that can position her for other things if she plays her cards right.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, absolutely.
Somebody said no. The Breakfast Club went viral after Charlamagne the guy. Can I get a drop? I remember that when he got punched in the face
Oh, right.
in the morning. I do remember that.
Yeah, but I think he had Jay-Z on. Those were viral moments.
Yes. Okay.
But the Birdman was huge.
That was like the first like real
Yeah.
moment, and that video was like a minute and a half, but that was like the first real moment. It got like 20 million views, something crazy like that.
Yes.
And I remember that. That's just me.
Yes, they've had their moments.
I just think it's kind of ran its course. That's 2024. It's 2024. Like
Yes.
I just think it's ran its moment. Ray J calling in against Fab. Okay, that was
Yeah,
a good one
but
too.
you also got to remember, now the times have changed, and like you said, social media, you can create your own platform and have your own voice and make your
like
own noise.
they're podcasts that rival the impact that he has.
Absolutely.
I mean that the Breakfast Club has. So
Absolutely.
I don't know if it's kind of, I don't know, just me.
Okay, but we want to congratulate a young sister,
Absolutely.
a comedic sister.
What I want them to do is I kind of want them to build around her now.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Just change up the energy around, like she's, she could be the nucleus, and not internet comedians, but, other people who are into broadcasting that can, build upon that.
Yep.
Hire me. No, I'm joking. I promise you.
Hire Urban X.
I promise you. Like, you waking up 4 a.m, go down there?
Yeah. The money right. Welcome to the Breakfast Club.
I don't
This
know,
is
man.
Black Dot and his son Malcolm. We're in the building.
Little Mama crying. I forgot about
Yeah,
that
we're
too.
gonna be interviewing Little Shitty Pants at about 12 o'clock. Tune in.
They had Polite up there, yo.
They have Polite.
They
up
had
there.
Polite up there with Ron Artest.
With Ron Artest. They had Wesley Muhammad up there.
Yeah.
They had Farrakhan up there. They had Dick Gregory up there.
They showed that he was cursing Charlamagne
Yeah,
out.
nigga, you crazy? No, I'm just asking, nigga. You don't ask me. Yeah, so they had him up there.
Yeah.
Wesley Muhammad, like I said. Umar's been up there a couple of times. Yeah, they had a few people up there now.
Crazy.
Yep. And everybody kind of put aside the nastiness of Charlamagne.
Well, here's the thing.
He the one who brought them up there.
He brought a lot of them up there. Yes,
brought a lot of them up there.
And I didn't realize that Angela Yee was never up there when Umar was up there. I
Right.
truly didn't realize that until I read
I
the
didn't
comments.
realize that either. Yeah.
But Charlamagne, because a lot of people are trying to come at him now because people are clearly watching his transition.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, he used to be the wild guy who was sniffing seeds and
Doing all kind of
Doing all
crazy,
kind of stuff.
obnoxious stuff.
And then he just became like a Democratic button that the Democratic nominees would press
Mm-hmm.
when they needed some type of voting around election time and stuff like that. Joe Biden literally told him he said on him his face his face, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
Yes, and Charlamagne just sat there. And now
That
Charlamagne,
happened.
remember, he's got this crazy thing going where he goes to see his therapist to say that he has mental illness.
Yeah, I saw that mental. I saw the mental illness. The mental health thing coming from a mile away. I knew a book was coming. I knew that.
And so that's not to talk about the people who really have mental illness, but now he's getting ready to bury all of those antics and that behavior under the guise of this mental illness that he had. And so my thing is, when we speak about integrity and character, what position do you have knowing, or do you just look past Charlamagne because you trying to get on the greatest platform you can so that more people can see your message. Do the ends justify the means? So if Charlamagne the God say, all right, I want y'all to come on the show. You know what I mean? Urban X, your good family show, bang, bang, bang. Do we go on the show, you know what I mean, knowing that it's a hypothetical question, but what it suggests is when I see all of these prominent individuals who claim to be about integrity, suspending that for notoriety and views, what does it say? Or am I out of touch? And it's an honest question. It's not a trick question. Am I out of touch by saying I don't want to associate with him? You know what I mean? Because of the way he spoke about women, the way he's just kind of wilded out, the way he's giving his man pictures of his ass and chocolate, and all the things that I felt was. And I do comedy when I'm up here trying to have a good time, and there's still places I won't go. You know what I mean? So am I wrong, or do the ends justify the means, guys? Do I go, nah, get in front of them people. Go on Vlad. Go on Adam 22. It's one of those things.
Interesting question.
Because every time I see one of them up there, I'm going, damn, son.
No,
so you preach on your platform the importance of black women and black empowerment.
What if
you up here with this
What
goof?
if, as Dick Gregory, you don't know. You just know this is a big platform. You don't know what he's done. You don't know the significance. You just know.
I think Wesley Muhammad knows what he does.
Well,
I think Dr. Umar knows what he does. I think Polite for sure knew what he does.
Well, Polite,
but I'm just simply saying. But you understand my point? So the ones who are really about, and I'm not knocking them. So I'm just trying to say, help me understand, because I could just be missing the point.
Okay.
I could go, well, you got to deal with this beast regardless somehow whenever you do a speech. I'm on YouTube. You know what I mean? I don't know what they're involved with. I got an iPhone. I know what they involved with, but keep making them iPhones. So so am I just picking and choosing, I'm just asking you.
Somebody said that they need Charleston White up there. Have you guys been seeing Charleston White lately?
No, I haven't.
He's been really embracing this YouTube celebrityism thing.
Well, why wouldn't
he's
he?
going to like the adult expos and stuff like that, putting his head in women's chests and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
he's turned himself into a phenomenon.
Yes, he's going to the 1 versus 20 trend that's been happening.
Yeah, but then they
tried to bring the guy out there.
Right.
He's really embracing the celebrity.
Because
and remember, he talked very down to celebrity before,
until you get a taste of celebrity. Yeah. Just again, this is a perfect example.
Yeah.
Where do we draw the line and say, I have values that's not going to allow me to do whatever, or am I missing the boat? That's why I ain't got no money. You know what I mean? Because I haven't got the notoriety I need to. It's
Okay.
It's one of those situations.
All right.
Something to think about. Hasn't Tariq Nasheed been up there as well?
Tariq Nasheed was up there too.
Tariq Nasheed, everybody.
Yeah, I remember that run. I do remember that run. I was like, oh, they gonna have Phil Valentine up there.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't. It was somebody else that was up there too. Queen of Fool was up there.
Queen of Fool was up there.
Yes.
19 Keys
19
has been up
Keys
there.
that's right.
With Earn Your Leisure.
Yo, if you listen to...
So maybe I'm the one missing the tag.
Yeah, if you listen to Eli from What Happened to Common Sense, he thinks that the Breakfast Club is one of the most detrimental platforms to black people in the last 10 years. Strong words.
Very strong words.
Strong words. But if you think about the amount of scammers that they've platformed that have gotten a larger platform. Caesar was up there.
Yes, Caesar was up there.
Right? And obviously with thing, if you think about the amount of people that they platform that have done harm to the black community, do they have a responsibility?
Again, what is the Breakfast Club? It's a morning show that shouldn't be on in the morning, half to the topics that they cover at that time in the morning, because what's going on in the morning? You're taking your kids to school,
Yep.
in most cases, this and that. And it's usually bad music being played or frivolous goddamn subjects being covered. That's it. I don't mind putting a few frivolous subjects in because we do it here. But what does the show stand for? How is it uplifting? And again, this is just me saying on my Hotep soapbox. Maybe I'm so out of touch. I could be. Well, like, dude, all that shit you talking don't mean nothing. Let's get this money out here. You know what I mean? And use the platforms as we see fit. Because if you can go on The Breakfast Club and you can go on Vlad TV, what's the difference?
Yeah.
You can go on Vlad TV, you can go on Adam 22. Where do you draw the line to say, you know what? These platforms don't best represent my message. Just asking.
Interesting
And
stuff.
again, I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. I'm just asking. Any of them individuals can call me and tell me what it is, and then I'll go, I get it.
All right.
You know.
So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we shall
Return.
be right back.
I am a critical thinker, here to bless you with lyrical tinctures. I am the Black Dot, the point of reference, the metaphysical link to the Moors, the Mayans, the Aztecs, the Incas. I am here to remove the blind spots and clear the view of your spiritual blinker. I am something out of nothing. I am the alchemical bringer of change. My name will continue to linger. I am legend. If consciousness was a game, I would be considered a ringer. I am because we are.
To all of you Dr. Sebi followers, I've got something for y'all. Discover the untold story of one of the most important healers of our time in Abelardo Guerrero Jr.'s book titled My Journey with Dr. Sebi. Visit www.myjourneywithdrsebi.com to place your order and receive a free copy of the audiobook with over 4 hours of exclusive content.
Embark on the transformative Hoppy 2024 tour and witness the remarkable evolution of economics, from the cultivation of crops to the dynamic world of stocks. Immerse yourself in the birthplace of commerce as we unveil the ingenious minds behind the first elaborate economic plans. Join us in Egypt from February 16th to the 25th, 2024 to experience this awe-inspiring journey where you will see and learn about innovations in agriculture. Marvel at the grand structures like the pyramids and the great temples, symbols of wealth and economic prowess in ancient Egypt. Experience the enchantment of Egypt with a chartered now cruise exclusively for our group. At the pinnacle of our tour, you will be granted access to the prestigious Hoppy Dinner Gala, where you can network with fellow travelers, scholars, and enthusiasts. Enjoy a night of opulence and culture as we unite to shape a prosperous future. Book now and join Hoppy on our economic tour of Egypt.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Chanel, a Setting Infinite Goddess, setting the intention that this message is received by you with love and gratitude. I am so grateful to continuously connect with you on your journey, whether we're working with mental healing, chakra balancing, or angel oracle card sessions. I am so grateful to continue to grow with you. Visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com, or call or text me at 786-828-8722 in order to schedule your session, catch up on blog, or even visit my YouTube channel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, where I have hundreds of videos available to you for your journey. Thank you, wealthy family, and until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.
And we're back. You just coughed in my ear.
We're back.
Goodness. Thank you guys for joining us. We are back. Thank y'all.
Appreciate the continued support.
Yeah, support those businesses. Links are in the description below.
Links are always in the description below.
The link to the lecture for February 3rd in Nicholas, Brooklyn. It's in the chat and it's in the description below as well.
Yes.
So check that out. Check that out. Yeah, it was a bunch of people that definitely went to Claude Anderson.
So I'm
Watkins.
gonna,
Yeah, there was
I'm
a bunch
gonna
of people.
error on the side that I just don't get it.
Yeah, you don't get it.
That's it.
You don't get it.
I'm not on a pedestal or none of that kind of stuff. I just don't get it. But I guess being able to be in front of that many people.
Probably the ends do justify.
The ends justify the means because now more people know about your program or your platform or your message.
And look, if like okay, say you do feel a way about Charlamagne, you probably didn't feel a way about Yee, probably didn't feel a way about Envy. Then at the time as well.
Right,
so
that's
probably,
true. Yeah.
So, because there were people who went up there and just kind of ignored him and just kind of
just kind of did that.
So,
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
I think there's I think
So I guess that balances out that equation.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably.
Gotcha. Even though he is the one who probably brought most of those people. That
I think
we
he
said
was.
up there.
I think he was.
Yeah.
I think he was.
You think you know about your show?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Just
Okay.
me. Just me.
All right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So today on Twitter, aka X or X, aka Twitter, whatever, Elon Musk tweeted that the first human received an implant from Neuralink yesterday and is recovering well.
Clap that up.
It says initial results show promising neuron spike detection.
Neuron spike
detection.
What the hell does that mean?
End quote. No clue.
So the chip is in.
A human, yes.
Now he's ready to go. What are the capabilities of the chip?
Right now, it's just to see like if they can like boost like cognitive functions.
No, so I'm saying, what kind of superpowers am I gonna get? Got to be something. I'm allowing you to go on my brain for nothing.
Yeah.
So does that mean you can process data
in like real time?
In real time. First of all, thought travels at 24 billion miles per second anyway. You know what I mean? So is it going to be faster than thought? Is it going to enable me to have super bionic vision? Do you remember the Bionic $6 Million Man?
No.
We can rebuild them.
I know what you're talking about, but I've never watched it.
Okay,
No.
you never watched that? All right, is it going to give me super strength, super mental capabilities, telekinetic powers?
Christopher Perkins said it can turn off pain because like pain is really just signals to your brain anyway. So if I can turn that off,
all of that shit is signals to your brain.
Right. If I can turn that off, then I can create super soldier.
Okay, so we doing all of this for super soldiers. Is it going to make you more intelligent? Is it going to enable you to, like I said, have telekinetic powers where you can move things with your mind? Is it going to enable you to visit other planets? You know what I'm saying? To tap into a database of information that most people can't. Are you going to be able to process shit? You know what I mean? Can I last 14 hours? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, young blood? Can I last 14 to line them up?
14 hours, something wrong.
And I can take them down 14, you know what I'm saying?
14 hours,
I mean,
something wrong.
Is my jump shot going to be wet? You know what I mean? Am I, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when I dribble, they be like, he ain't got it.
Nah,
do I now have it?
First off, the fact that he said recovering well, I'm nervous. Like, they're going to go through mad people.
Dude, you have to recover from brain surgery.
No, meaning, like, I know, even in regular drug trials, there's people that die.
Right.
In brain, you're putting a chip in somebody's brain. Somebody's going to die.
Well, they said this is the first one that made it.
Yeah.
But what they're not telling you is that 72,000 people have died.
That's what I'm talking about.
Why would we share that information?
That's what I'm talking about.
Why would I tell you how many people crashed in my vehicles?
Yeah.
I'm only going to tell you the people who enjoy my vehicles.
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, so yeah.
Can it be hacked? Anything can be hacked.
Anything can be hacked. Especially he already got the satellites.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
Exactly.
Next thing you know, you're a killer.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah. Or you don't know what happened.
Exactly.
No, this is dangerous. This is dangerous stuff. This is dangerous.
So you think like the next, like say like the next like mass shooter and they say like, yo, I got a trip in my brain. You think we'll believe him?
You very well could be.
Didn't that happen? I feel like that happened. One of them mass shooters said like they had a chip in their brain and.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I remember in the conscious community, I forget the guy's name. He told us he had a chip in his brain. Now, again, when you're in the conscious community, you hear a lot of weird shit. But you don't ever discard it. Because you never really know. It could be, and sure enough, he had a chip in his head. They did the x-ray, he showed.
Who's they and who did it?
Listen, I'm telling you, huh? No, TikTok. This is the conscious community. Ask Phil Valentine when he come back on the show.
Okay.
He remembers.
All right.
And that dude came back, and the doctor said, "Hey, bro, listen here. I don't know who sent you here. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to have to take that shit and get on up out of here. We don't deal with no shit like that." And got him up out of his office. He literally had a chip in his head. So anything, this is old technology. You know what I mean? Somebody old school in the conscious community will remember that. Somebody remember that shit.
I just this is what I will say about this story. But to close out, Elon Musk, the fact that he is trying to do stuff like this, he's always just, I've never really trusted him. A lot of people tried to make him like the face of free speech and savior of free speech, and because he agrees with Donald Trump on a couple of things, but stuff like this, when you're trying to change humans, like human DNA, and change, I have a problem with.
But this is where we're going. This is where this thing is headed. As a matter of fact, shout out young Khan the Don, who posted on Instagram. They have now perfected the shit you put in your eyes.
Contact?
Yes, the digital contacts.
I'm not surprised. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With so much information into those contacts, it's ridiculous. And so this is where this thing is going. Show up on Saturday. I'm gonna crack a few codes on that.
I forget this. It was I forget this woman's name, but she talked about scientists have perfected microscopic chips that they put in moths. They put in the larva of the moth, like the larva when they baby, let it cocoon and become moth, and now it's fully integrated with the chip is fully integrated with the moth. So now they can like remote control and everything. So now imagine if they can, they're able to put chips in.
Did you see the pigeons?
Yeah, I saw that too.
Saw that, right?
Yeah. Okay. So imagine they're able to put chips in babies. I don't know. And then if you grow up and it's fully integrated with you and your body, I don't know. That's
but
scary.
This is the start. And anything they're showing you, you have to magnify that times 10. They've already done the case studies on all of this. This is for public consumption. This is so that your mind can't process beyond that, or you think that this is advanced technology. That's how the mind works. The mind is working off reference points. And so keep in mind this too. Anything that you see good, we live in a parallel, a polarity, a universal polarity. So the equal opposite must exist. So anything good for humanity, the ability to do something evil and sinister also exists at the same time. And so, yes, they both exist at the same time. Peace family, can I get a born day shout out? Oh, Jagetto, the puppet master.
Hey, happy B-Day.
Of course, happy B-Day, King. Appreciate
happy
you.
B-Day.
Is that still Aquarius or are we in the
Yes,
Pisces?
this is still Aquarius.
Still Aquarius? Okay.
I believe so, yes.
All right. Shout out the Aquarian age. You, Rakim, J. Cole, a few others. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. And so know that exists. So everything Elon Musk is doing under the guise of humanity, the potential to destroy humanity also exists. That's just the way it works.
All right.
Yep.
Somebody said, Malcolm, you guys did a story on the Bebe's farms. I don't know what you're talking about, Christopher. Like, retype it. Like, add some more detail in there. I don't know what you're talking about.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So apparently they're saying that Joe Biden and his administration are really trying really hard to get Taylor Swift's endorsement, because they did a poll and they said Taylor Swift. Joe Biden. Taylor Swift would move 1/5 of the population of the country. Now, here's the thing. I just want to think about this. If people are sitting on the edge of their seats waiting for Taylor Swift to make her endorsement for them to go, okay, this is the guy we're voting for, I think certain people shouldn't be allowed to vote.
But Malcolm,
are you that stupid? Are you that much of an NPC?
Malcolm, where have you been the last 15 years?
I keep saying maybe it's 2024.
I got hot sauce in my bag.
That works.
How much did that move the meter?
I hate people.
If you ain't voting for me, you ain't black. How much did that move the meter?
Did people go, I'm black.
Maybe.
I gotta vote. Like, you
Twerking for
stupid?
Biden. How much did that
shit,
move
that happened.
the meter?
We are goofy with a
Every
capital
time
G.
you see Beyonce and Jay-Z up there representing Hillary Clinton and the Democratic Party, how much does that move the meter? This is never about intelligence.
Crazy.
This is never about logical decisions made that can benefit, especially our people, because neither one of these parties would ever get in.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And we would put our money with the one, you both evil, but we would put our money with the one who we're going to benefit the most from.
And somebody,
we don't do that.
Master Lamb. Yeah, and your point, he said they're way overhyping her popularity. I promise you, prior to her coming on, like, you know, the whole Chiefs thing, I didn't realize she was that popular. Like, you understand, you know who Taylor Swift is, cool, but to the most popular person on the planet, like,
I need you to think young girls who look up, they still dealing with idol worship. And so she is the it thing. Beyonce, it has her crowd. You know what I mean?
But
And
does Beyonce get like the same, like, young girls at the same rate as Taylor
maybe
Swift?
not. But look at the demographics in this country. More young white girls in this country than anything else. This is still a European populated country.
Okay.
Don't get it twisted. You know, you're not thinking about them rural states where it's nothing but Caucasian people and they're watching the TV and Taylor Swift, you know what I mean, who survived the attack of a big black, angry black man named Kanye West, you know what I mean, to survive and still put out #1 albums. And now she's real cool because she's on the football scene dating a jock. Dude, that means something to those who don't think for themselves.
Damn it.
Your problem is you give people more credit than they deserve.
Yeah.
I know,
and that always, like, leaves me holding the bag.
leaves you holding the bag.
Yeah.
I know knuckle draggers. I know it's Elijah Muhammad said 85% of the population is dumb, deaf, and blind.
Yeah.
And I even as a kid was like, that's a lot of people. And then I started growing up and going, God damn, he's right.
Yeah.
85% of these people don't care about, even if they black and you talking about you here to save them. You know what I'm saying? How?
Yeah.
They don't even want to save themselves. You heard what Morpheus told Neo. These very people you try to save is the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you trying to save people and they hate you. Right?
Right.
Okay, so give a little bit more credit to Knuckle Dragon. You know what I'm saying? The religion of Knuckle Draggers and how they can easily be swayed. That's what selling Pepsi and all of this shit is about.
And this said, the Avery said she wasn't. They made it so we don't know who's supporting who. The media makes the narrative. There is something in me that's saying that the media is overhyping. Like, okay, if we tell you baseball is America's pastime, but we ignore the numbers when it says, like, football has always been America's pastime, just based on numbers.
Narrative is a part of it. Yeah.
But if we tell you that, then, like, you're more inclined to believe that. So if we tell you that Taylor Swift is going for Biden, and that means all of these people are gotta be going for Biden now because she said so.
That's inception.
Yeah,
That's a form of inception.
Yeah.
And we know inception is real because how could during the lockdown y'all keep coming up with all these goddamn numbers, this teleprompter telling me
in real time
how many people are sick, how many people are dying, how many people are in the hospital. None of that made any sense except if you understood inception.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which was to place that into your mind so you think that it is what it is. Right?
That was a wild time.
No, but that's the way all of that stuff works.
It was a wild time.
And so she is tagged, she's it.
Yeah.
She's the op right now that's a piece on the board in a five-dimensional chess game that can shift or move or tweak and, you know, get momentum because it's all ritualistic based anyway.
That's another thing. What is the point of all of these political games, right? Let's stop black people from voting because let's stop all of this. What is the point if we understand that these presidents are selected anyway?
Because they still need your agreement.
So they need us to fight like a 4-hour, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they need us to, like, put a...
They need resistance.
They need to follow us to follow the script?
Agreements.
Okay, all right.
If you are going to rule on Earth over all of these people, you can't impede on their will. you can make it seem like you didn't. Like, you don't have to take the jibbity jab, but you can't work here. And consequently, you need food and clothing and shelter.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We didn't force you.
But we didn't force you. Well, goddamn.
Yeah.
If that ain't forcing me, what else is?
Yeah.
Right? All them lines around the corner, you see them people getting jibbity jabbed up on their own.
Yeah.
There was no soldiers out there. Right? So, from a cosmic standpoint or a galactic confederation standpoint, I throw that in there, right? These people are agreeing to this.
Yeah.
When these people line up for the president, you know what I mean? A line around the corner. We gotta stop Trump because he's the blah, blah. All these people on their own agreement went down and voted, whether we know who it's gonna be anyway. We're showing, you know, and so this is a real weird thing on Earth, the way this thing works.
It's crazy because like there are people, and the reason why I say that because there are people on both sides who think they're fighting the good fight.
Yes.
Right? There are people who are going, yo, this law that was in this page and, you know, page 302 is stopping black people from voting. So I need to, so their whole lives are built into, are spent fighting, you know, the good fight for, you know, for Democrats or Republicans and stuff like that, when it means nothing.
Yes.
It's so crazy.
And then
so crazy.
Energy.
Yeah.
Right? So certain people are parasitic and they need hostile energy.
I believe
and
that.
so
I
gotta create resistance so you can feed me the hostile energy I need to survive, because the demons that I'm feeding require this kind of energy. We know about we know about blood sacrifices, this kind of sacrifice. It's an energy. It's a guy on social media right now who said the newest way that I steal energy is through social media. He's got 6 phones open, and you saw that? And he just agitating.
Yeah.
He just saying shit to people. Well, you're a loser. What is that? And people are feeding him digital bits of energy.
Yeah.
And so that's a part of this process that a lot of people don't take into consideration.
I believe
like a narcissist. You know what I mean? Who, you know, mess with you and make you think you the one who did it. And, you know, and they feed off your energy. So this is the art of war is deception. Yes, it is. Pharaoh Productions. And we are in a world that it ain't what you think it is under any circumstances.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
Oh, man, speaking of living in the world, not what you think it is, I saw a TikTok that disturbed me.
That like TikTok that disturbed.
Yeah, some guy apparently.
First of all, what are you doing on TikTok?
Yo, my man sent me TikTok, but it was LeBron James and Savannah James.
Did you see that?
And he was just like, "That is not LeBron.
That
James,
is not
bro.
LeBron James, bro."
Fam.
I don't know if you saw that picture. That is not. I don't know who the hell that is.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm just like, oh, like. Yo, that's not him.
No, that is not him. They got that wrong. Whatever they were attempting to do, that picture right there. Yeah. Look into the eyes of that man. That is not LeBron James.
And then somebody else said, like, there was another TikTok because I went down.
I'm proud of you.
I went down another rabbit hole. I went down another rabbit hole.
Nice.
And somebody said that.
Somebody said that's James LeBron.
Somebody said, have you ever seen The Game and LeBron in the same place?
Oh,
right, and they showed.
Now this is getting weird.
Yeah, it was getting.
Now it's getting weird.
Because they were saying that the same body double who was playing the game was also playing LeBron. Same kids, like the same two sons and the daughter.
Really?
Yeah. It was the same. Like,
well, I've heard that Tyler Perry and Will Smith are the same person. I did hear that. Yeah, like, you know, they double up and shit from time to time. You know, listen, it's not what. Who are you gonna believe?
Yeah.
I'm gonna crack the code for you February 3rd.
I like how you promoting this. This is
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
I'm excited. Like, I'm not going to
crack the code, man.
I'm about to get
I
my
cracked the code. I done seen some things that made me go, that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, because he was going like, yo, look, like the game from LA, how come he ain't never had floor seats to the Lakers game? And I'm just like, oh, shit.
So you're saying he's playing?
Yeah.
He is an athlete. You trying to say he's playing as LeBron?
No, man.
That's a bit much, Malcolm. Even your dad, you know what? Give me your hand. Come on, man. Come on. Even your dad is not going to fall for that. But that is not LeBron James. And the body language, you could even tell Savannah knew that wasn't right.
Yeah, that was
bad.
freaky.
That's bad.
That was freaky. Like,
yeah, that's very freaky.
LeBron James.
Yeah.
LeBron James. Yeah, that was bad.
Interesting point.
Mm-hmm.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Looked crazy. You want to? So apparently in California, right? So we talked about how California, they're trying to start this like initiative where by like 2030, every car is an electric car.
Okay.
Right? So
I thought they scrapped that.
It's a lot going on with that. But here, this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about this new thing where they're trying to get devices put into cars where it can only go 10 miles above the speed limit.
I saw that.
Okay? So, again, when we talked about the heated seat subscription, we talked about electric cars in general, when we talk about stuff like that, like where then you can only go, or self-towing cars, if you don't pay your bill and stuff like that. That is too much control, right?
Yeah.
I watched Leave the World Behind with all the Teslas and stuff like that kind of got taken over and stuff like that.
Yeah, because of a hack, of course.
Yes. So it's a new California bill that will mandate all new cars have a device to automatically limit speed to 10 miles.
So what happens when an emergency and it requires me to drive faster than I got to get a code? I got to be like, yo, my wife is having a baby right now. I need 10 extra miles on my car so I can.
I don't know.
How? And even when I pass somebody, I pass with aggression.
You got to.
I don't be like,
how would
when I do this on some Carolina shit, bro, I'm like, yo, get out this lane, nigga, because I'm passing you with 30, 40 miles, and then I dip back over, and I'm looking from left to right. I'm on my ish. And now I gotta have my shit to the floor and gradually pass you, like
put your arm out
with my arm out, like I'm cutting over.
Yeah.
Dude, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna keep me an old school car. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep me an old school car. That is not gonna work.
Listen, California is like the worst state ever.
And I've been on the Autobahn.
Ooh.
I've been on the Autobahn in Germany.
Yeah, it's like no speed limit on that.
No speed limit.
But I heard no accidents. Yeah, it's just like less accidents because of that.
You come in doing 80.
Yeah.
Like you don't come in like a goofy.
Yeah.
And because don't you hate them people? Like you see me in this lane, I'm already doing 65, and here you come in doing 30. And I gotta either move over. No. They don't. You don't come in. You come in doing 80.
Yeah.
And it's kilometers. You know what I mean? We was doing $180 in the rain.
Yeah, that was wild.
No accidents. Just shoom.
Yeah, that was wild.
Oh yeah. I've been on the
Somebody
Autobahn.
said it's called the governor. Yeah, so I think.
Yeah, I know what it's called, but they trying to make it a law. That's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Now, if on renter cars, you might want to put that on renter cars because it's not your car.
True.
It's my vehicle. I'm lending it to you.
True.
And I want to make sure that you don't just beat my car into the ground. So I have a governor on the car that says you can't do more than 65. True. It's a rented. Where the hell you going, fam? You know what I mean? Unless you committing crimes in my car.
True that.
Yeah. But a car I purchased, now I got to have a monthly heating bill. If I don't pay it, you're going to turn the music up loud. I can't enjoy my date. The music is loud. Yeah. And now my car, if I get out to go to the store, my car can pull out on its own and go to the nearest dealership.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Jeez. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
You know, first thing I'm going to say, Mom, but they stole my car.
Yeah.
Nigga. They stole the car.
It's gonna be people out in front like, no, it just took off.
It just took off on its own, son.
He ain't pay his bill.
Ain't nobody steal that shit, son.
He ain't pay.
Shut your motherfucking mouth.
So we're gonna take a quick commercial break and we shall return.
Yeah.
Have your questions ready.
The car should just be made not to go over now. Don't do that. Yep.
What's good, fam? It's Malcolm here, and if you ever thought about starting a business, or if you have a business and you want to be able to, make more sales, build an audience and things like that, if you don't know, I have a suite of courses, 5 courses on YouTubing, podcasting, book writing, and a bunch of other stuff, and I'm making them available for absolutely free. Go take them, use what you can use to apply to your business. And if you need actual direct one-on-one help, then we can, talk as well. But all you have to do is go to blackfamilybiz.com, and they are available to you. All you need is an email, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace. Thank you. Welcome back to another episode of Wheel of Fortune, sponsored by UrbanX TV. We're back here with the Black Dot from the conscious community. Is that conscious community?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Malcolm. Yeah, Hotep, Notep, the black man is God and the white man's the devil. I'm ready to win this money.
Okay, whatever that is. Okay, the puzzle for today is people who annoy you. Black Dot, it's on you.
Come on, big money, yeah. I like to buy a vowel, E, and Y.
Okay, Black Dot, you have 30 seconds to solve the puzzle on the screen.
Oh, I think I know this one. People who annoy me. This is easy, I think I got this.
20 seconds, Black Dot.
Ooh, I'm not sure I really want to say it. Might piss a few people off.
10 seconds, Black Dot.
I like to solve the puzzle. Naggers.
Let's check.
No.
The answer, Black Dot, was niggas. The answer is always niggas.
Shucks.
But don't worry, Black Dot. You walk away right now with a Shop UrbanX gift card.
Yeah.
Get yourself some of these, new threads.
Yes. Not going home empty-handed. Hotep, no tap.
And we're back.
And we are back.
Thank you guys for joining us.
I ain't seen that skit in a while.
Me too. I was like, let's go.
All right.
Forgot we did that one.
Yeah.
I had no facial hair, man. I was in my prime, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you had no kids at that point, right?
No kids, man.
Damn.
Yeah, I was getting good sleep. You know what I
Good
mean?
sleep,
At
yeah.
my mama's house. You know
At
what
your
I'm saying?
mama's house. Just needed some gas money.
That's it.
I know I'm late, but why did Detroit and Baltimore throw the game like that yesterday? Of course, I'm from Detroit. Yeah, they threw the game, homie.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad. The call came in. How do you go from such dominance to now you can't catch a pass?
They was getting everything they wanted.
Yeah,
that
it don't
first
make
half,
sense.
Bro. It was ugly.
Don't make sense.
Jeez, man. No gray hairs. Yeah, I was like spry. You know what I mean? Like I was do 10, 15 takes of that. But now I'm just like,
kids do that too.
Man.
Yeah.
Yo, in my phone, he knows how to get into my camera now. So in my phone, it's just like weird videos.
Pictures of him, side of
Pictures of him.
his face.
Kid is a mess, man.
Absolutely.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So the trial started for the murder of Jam Master Jay that happened in 2002.
Yes. Damn, this trial, 20 years later for the trial?
22
well,
years.
I know they didn't catch the guys.
Until like last year, the year before.
Yeah, a few years back. Yeah,
So that remained an unsolved crime, and it was crazy because everybody knew who did it.
Yes.
Or it was like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people knew who did it. Nobody was just talking about it.
Yeah, nobody was talking about it, man. And so now the trial starts, and as I was telling you, one of the defendants in the trial, his dad was my road manager when we was managed by Russell Simmons.
Wow.
At Rush Management, Big D.
Wow.
And pause. Pause. Nigga. Pause. And so now his son is up for murder, and I think Big Pause is he passed away. You know what I mean? But we was on tour together.
Sheesh.
We had some memories out there.
Sheesh, man.
Yeah.
You sure they're not about to bring your name up on Rico?
Son, when I read the names in the Queen's Reign Supreme book, I see some names in there, and I was in the mix with them dudes. I didn't know he was a federal informant. Big D was a federal informant. Talking about the older one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the younger one. But yeah, and at that time, Russell Simmons, this is what he told me, owed him over $1 million for some shit he did for Russell back then. And so it was crazy. Donald Francois was another name in them books. All these dudes was under federal investigation, and I was in the mix with them the whole time.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
So,
but my case is buried.
Okay. Just making
under the buried cases.
Just making sure, man. Don't need no exposed videos.
So then they gave me an assignment. To go into the conscious community. They said, look, you can go to jail for the shit you did out here overseas, trafficking drugs and bodies and all that, or you go to conscious community, change your name up, become like an official conscious community person, and hotep your way for the next 30 years. And here I am. Hotep.
You just blew your cover.
Blew my cover.
Oh my gosh.
No, but yeah. So I'm glad the trial
finally.
But look, can we deal with the elephant in the room?
What's the elephant in the room?
Okay, I like Jam Master Jay.
Oh.
I do.
Okay, what's you about to say?
I'm saying he was selling drugs. Though,
oh
man.
yeah. That is the elephant in the room.
Kilos, man.
That is the elephant in the room.
So while we honor him, and I'm not saying his contributions in hip hop shouldn't be, but he was selling cocaine.
Yeah.
This is a deal that went wrong. He was a part of the BMF family.
That's right. Yeah.
He got keys from BMF, and he cut one of his dudes out of the deal, and then they killed him.
That's right.
So this is a drug deal going bad, right? And I'm not doing that to throw mud on his name. I'm just saying, this wasn't a horrible crime. Somebody said Dot undercover brother.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying this because it still was a horrible crime, but let's not, just saying.
It's not like you're hating. Man.
I'm not hating. But I mean, we're in the age of truth. We got to start telling these stories.
Yeah, I get it.
For what it is. If you're going to tell about his legacy, tell where he went wrong. When he was no longer in the spotlight, the company that he kept, in which, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Curtis Scone, he was on Twitter talking about this case because he said, like, early on when this happened, his name got thrown in the mix.
His name got thrown into the mix heavy.
And he was, his name, he got exonerated from everything.
I'm going to even tell you the dude who did it, one of the dudes, he was out there taking pictures
at the mural.
Every year, in honor of Jam Master Jay.
Yeah.
Which was brilliant.
I mean,
in one sense, like, oh, my man.
Yeah.
Because you got to stay in character. That's my man, son. That's my man.
Yo, anytime people
50
do that,
grand, son.
It creeps me out.
Yeah, that is creepy.
It really, like the dude from
the football team.
Yeah, on the University of Miami when he like that picture of them all like taking a knee at his picture and he just right there staring like.
Somebody said a documentary is out connecting the dots. Okay.
Okay. They're talking about you.
Oh, they're talking about me.
You the dots.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? He was like, "That's my man, 50 grand right there."
Yeah. Rest in peace to a real one.
Rest in peace to a real one.
That's crazy.
Nigga, didn't you kill this nigga?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's something else, though. Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Somebody said King Von didn't say anything. Yeah, I watched that 4-hour King Von joint, and it was fascinating.
His documentary?
Yeah. Or somebody did like a whole like YouTube. It was 4 hours long, and I promise you it flew. Like, I'm watching it like, what?
Yeah.
He was tweeting like, yo, I'm about to go kill somebody. Come back, and then the guy who was putting together the time of the tweet, day of.
And to what actually happened.
Yeah, it's like, somebody died that day, like by drive-by shooting. It was crazy.
That's when you have no respect for life.
It was nuts. I forget the name of it though. It was crazy. So, tell me about this British Museum. What they doing?
Yeah, the British Museum has now decided to lend the stolen artifacts that they took from Ghana back to Ghana.
Really?
Yeah, let me read the article. Shit is crazy.
That is bold,
like the bold, you done stole this from us, raped and pilgrim, all of our artifacts and you're gonna lend them back to us so we can put them on display, but we don't own them?
Yeah, like hold us down. But if I come back, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it says 2 British museums are returning looted gold and silver artifacts to Ghana 150 years after they were taken from the Asante people during colonial conflicts. The museum and the British Museum and Victoria and Albert Museum, in collaboration with Ghana's Mahalia Palace Museum, I screwed all that up, announced a long-term loan of 17 items.
That's crazy.
Bypassing UK laws that block permanent returns? Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm gonna loan you back your stolen shit. OJ, you gonna steal my shit and sell it back to me? I'm gonna loan it back to you. We ain't gonna sell it back to you. So, I just thought that was weird, and the audacity of white people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we stole it.
Yeah,
we stole it.
Yeah,
But,
you can borrow it, but you can
show it.
Yeah, it's ours though. That's
shit
crazy.
is ours.
And pay us
Just
to
like
rent
your
it.
people are ours too. Don't get it fucked up.
Yeah, that's
you
crazy.
can act like this life is yours. It is not.
Somebody said, I just saw a good question. Hold on. Malcolm, did y'all hear about the UK rapper Fredo being sentenced to 5 years for bringing weed into Dubai? I did hear that.
Well, shouldn't he know?
Dude,
I wouldn't bring my own toilet paper into Dubai because I'm not sure if it's approved by their goddamn country.
Yeah, somebody said, I'm not bringing protein powder into Dubai.
I'm not bringing nothing that resembles
that's a
something
fact.
that could be. I'm coming into Dubai by myself. I will buy me Muslim garb when I get here.
Yeah.
Shit, man, listen. And they are absolute about their shit. It's like, look, you going to jail.
Don't kiss out in public. It's too many rules out there for me. I'm never going.
That motherfucker.
I'm never going out there.
You can't raise your voice.
Yeah, I'm
at
good.
Workers.
I'm good.
Shit, nah, I'm good.
I'm good.
I
would never go out there.
And that's why I don't care how beautiful the city is. That's just too much. What do you think about Tiana Taylor and
It's getting really.
Amon Shopping?
It's getting really messy. Like
him turning the lights off. Is that true? Where the kids live in?
So like the this is why I always hate when couples who were like the it couples, in the public eye, and then now all of a sudden he was abusive. He was always high when he watched the kids, and I always think like. These headlines, these TMZ headlines, they do more harm than good when it comes to your kids. Like y'all are making it muddy and messy. I feel like when it doesn't have to be. That's just me. I might be being naive.
When things go south, they go south. As beautiful as a couple is, on the other end, me and Mama not beautiful, but she beats me.
Yeah, I forgot.
You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? So that's the twisted side.
Forgot about that.
And so yeah.
How that back of your knee feeling? Like you?
Oh, bad. My under my arms and
bruised
and.
That's why you wearing long sleeves.
I always wear long sleeves.
Somebody said Miss Taylor giving me mess. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had something else. This story was crazy. So these 2 brothers in Queens got arrested for homemade explosives, bomb making instructions, and ghost guns that they were making with the 3D printer.
Yeah. There's a lot going on.
Yep.
And see, because of the 3D printers, there's no serial numbers.
Yeah.
And these things actually work.
Yeah, no, there was a whole Tubi movie on it where like this guy, he had like a whole empire. All he needed was the instructions and some like 3D printers. He had a whole gun factory. Yeah. And he was selling the instructions. It was crazy. It was crazy.
No, it's crazy.
So this is the article. After a 6-month investigation, an arsenal was found in the apartment that these brothers shared, Andrew and Angelo, that they shared with their mother and another brother across from the Connet facility in Queens. And quote, I told the agents, we know all about their little bit of conspiracy theories, but it takes it to a whole nother level. Somebody who lives in the building said they just have a huge chip on their shoulder. I went out of my way not to interact with them. It's gotten to that point. So they're labeling them as conspiracy theorists.
And here's the thing. You can't get away with that.
Yeah.
If you're making guns for yourself, you're probably fine.
But in New York though, like that's tough.
Making guns for yourself is not tough.
No. Like
selling guns is tough.
yeah.
Because it's always an informant somewhere. If you understood how many people work for the government in your community,
it'll blow your mind.
It'll blow your mind.
It'll blow your mind.
So
yeah.
somebody's gonna tell somebody. So and what they do is they don't bust you right away. They make 40 sales from you. So you swear he's legit.
Yeah.
He come through every 2 weeks because you're thinking about the money and he building a case. And then they just get tired and come pick you up. And boom. And the case is rock solid. You know what I mean? And so, but if you're doing it for yourself, come on. You make the weapons you need and the rest is what it is.
Switches too. They make the switches with the 3D printer so like a handgun can be automatic.
Oh yeah,
those are illegal. Like if you
those are illegal.
Those are illegal. If you have a switch on your gun, like it's like
yes. Did you hear about the DJ in Detroit? I think his name is Slick Rick. They chopped his head off.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What the hell was that about?
Dude, that means you did something bad.
Yeah.
Bro. They chopped homie's head off.
Like that is just gruesome.
Yeah, that is.
Oh yeah, it's a bunch of passport bros in Colombia turning up missing.
In Colombia?
In Colombia or dying. Yeah.
Turning up missing, huh? See? Stay out of them cities. Stay out.
Yeah.
But as long as they don't show up in Mexico, because I'm going to the new Ava. You know what I mean? And spend some money up there. And wifey talking about, well, it's way off the path. And it's the street. I'm like, good.
She's
you
trying
ain't
to have
got
fun.
no reason to be up here.
She's trying to have fun,
If
man.
you ain't a worker, no, because she like to go to them little flea markets and shit, buy them little cups and shirts and all that old shit. I ain't got time for none of that shit. I want to be I want to be so far away from Colombian or Mexican essays, except the ones who work for me in the hotel. It's the only people I should see walking along that long path because they got to get to work. I don't want no people up there who ain't supposed to be up there. That's all I'm saying. And you know me, I'm going to rent the presidential so I can look down on economy.
If y'all knew how bougie my pops was, man, y'all have no idea.
Like, I want to be able to look down and be like, y'all all right down there?
Y'all have no idea.
Are they serving food down on those floors?
Y'all have no idea.
Oh, they are? Y'all good? All right.
Somebody said, y'all going to talk about the truckers. Yes, in Texas, apparently, they have the Texas National Guard down there.
And a lot of truckers are there blocking roads.
Yeah.
And so this thing with the border,
so now
the border,
Biden is they're saying that Biden is trying to take away federal power, or he's trying to make the Texas National Guard under federal power so he can move them.
Right.
So it's a political battle being fought right now, and again, we talked about, the term Civil War was trending on Twitter as a result of this Texas southern border thing. Those kind of moves are the makings of a civil war, right?
Yes.
So if you take away a state's power to protect themselves, essentially,
yes,
that what does that do for your, for
democracy,
unity in the country?
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like we
yes.
feel like the president is not for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and then a bunch of red states are online with Texas.
And what happens is, this is an election year.
Yeah.
So for 3 years, you allowed all them people to come over the border. Didn't say nothing.
Yep.
But in an election year, now it matters. It just goes to show you the programming.
Yeah.
That the predictive programming every 4 years of what's going on. Because now this is a major issue.
Yeah.
It's been a major issue. The minute, we allowed it to happen, and we're now overflowed in a lot of our urban cities with people with nowhere to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're running out of funds. Even Mayor Adams here in New York, he's like, yo, bro, we running out of funds. We running out of money. We running out of space. What's going to happen then? Then you're going to need you a 3D printer. Straight up. With a switch. I swear I could take out a whole family of essays, boy.
Oh my God.
I tell you. I don't know these people. Yo, Dot, from a spiritual standpoint, what's your thoughts on cutting? Let me go back up. What did it say, guys? What's your thoughts on what?
What's your thoughts on cutting your hair if you've been growing it for a while, Eli?
If it's a spiritual thing, then you have to abide by the laws in regards to that. So some people in the Rastafarian community, they only cut their hair if a major person close to them dies. You know what I mean? Now, your hair, of course, you know what your hair represents. You know, the 6ix9ine ether, the way your hair spirals, those are the actual antennas which connects you to everything that is and things of that nature. And so it's all depending what your belief is about your hair. You know what I mean? And why you're doing it. But you also are the creator of your own universe. So if you decide you want to cut your hair to signify a brand new start in your life, then cut your hair. You know what I mean?
They trying to get Eli to cut his hair.
Eli's just is down his back now.
Yeah, that's what's up.
It's dope. It's dope. It's a lot of work.
He went through the struggle. He went through the struggle phase.
He did, and now my point is, I'm like, okay, so where are we going? Well, this shit just gonna keep goddamn growing.
Facts.
And he like, yo, Dad, man, you been this is my hair, and I'm like, you're right.
Yeah, facts. Yeah,
maybe I'm just jealous because you know.
Yes, yeah, rocks with Vivek Ramaswamy. He again, old politicians, they have like really good sound bites. He's a real America First guy. But
dude, do you hear his name?
Yeah.
I'm done. Vami Swami. I can't roll with that. I can't. I stand with Vami Swami. I can't do it. Can't do it. The hip hop in me won't do it.
Yes, I can't. I can't. You can't get behind any one of these politicians. I mean, they all crooks. They all say really good things. Because I know he had some like really good ideas when it came to like immigration and stuff like that. And he was against the Democratic Party, which I'm against right now for sure. But all politicians just have they bullshit
so
about
Malcolm,
them.
what do you? No. I'm not letting you off the hook, Malcolm. Who am I supposed to vote for? Obviously, I'm a knuckle dragger, Malcolm. I got to vote for somebody because that's just what I do.
Vote for Cornel West, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you feel like you need to vote,
yeah.
Vote for Cornel
Reagan
West.
was the president. I voted for Shirley Chisholm. Yeah. You can. Yeah. You'll be all right.
He's an ass because they all trying to get on, and it's so wild, right? So last year, the year before, when it was rumblings of Trump trying to run again, every Republican, every conservative YouTube channel was just like, yo, we're done with Trump. We're trying to get DeSantis in. Every single one of them, right? We got to go with DeSantis. He's the one. He's the guy. Trump is old news. Now every one of them are falling right back in line.
Dude, you fell for that?
I did. Because I even thought, I'm like, DeSantis, if he don't mess this up, which he just did, like I don't know who was in his corner, but he just messed up a layup, in my opinion.
Who's your dad?
I know.
Okay, so
I know.
No one understand this. Them people never turn their back on Trump. They turn it silent because the Democrats got the floor. So what they did was they go, nah, chill, we good.
Nah.
Do you know President? I'm saying it now. Trump still has a presidential motorcade. He got a bigger motorcade than Obama. He go by with motorcycles, limousines. Who the hell does he think he is? Or is he still the president? Dude, you just got finished telling me that game is goddamn LeBron James. And we let that pass.
I didn't tell you that. I just saw what I saw on the TikTok. That
don't usually come out your mouth. And it did.
That was on the
we
TikTok.
let you live on that. And now
I'm gonna send it to you. That was good. I was like,
I seen that shit. I seen it. So what's going on?
Yeah.
Because he walks around like he's still the president.
This is true.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I think once you are a president,
I think you can walk. No. When I see Obama, whenever they show him, he just looks like he's a former president. Okay.
Nah, he got Secret Service still.
Okay, but dude, this dude is coming through with a motorcade.
Okay.
Motorcycles. The way the president comes through. That's how old boy. And when you can walk right up on Kamala.
True that. Yeah.
Be like, yo, what's good?
Remember Biden got into a car, or his parked car got into a car accident? That was crazy.
Dude. And dude ran right up on stage on Kamala and was like, yo, how?
Yeah, you're right.
Something ain't right. Something is weird going on with the hierarchy in this country.
You're right.
You know, something ain't right.
So we also have to talk about, there were 3 U.S. troops that got killed in a drone attack the other day.
Yes.
And Biden blamed an Iranian-backed militia that did it. And apparently they were confused because there was another U.S. drone that was supposed to be making its way back. They thought it was that one, and it wasn't. And it killed them. Three black.
And Trump, and Biden has said that there will be repercussions.
Yes, this happened in Syria.
For such actions. Huh? Who, Biden? Yeah.
So the three names are Sergeant William Jerome Rivers, he's 46 years old. Yeah, they're all black. Specialist Kennedy Landon Sanders, 24 years old. And Specialist Brianna Alexandria Moffitt, 23 years old.
Well, our condolences go out to their families. Let me ask you. The head of Homeland Security, the guy who was missing.
Oh, yes.
Did you see when he returned, he looked something like somebody different?
Yeah.
Somebody need to pull up a picture of
I did see that.
Since we talking about real weird cloning, and look at him before he got sick and look at him now and ask you, are your eyes deceiving you?
Yeah. And to those people, it was one guy, two women who passed away, and then the Biden press secretary said something about the killing being an embarrassment, and people were getting on her about that.
Why?
Because I guess the tone in which she said it, she's like it was an embarrassment, and how everything went down.
Oh, okay. Well, I know that this could also trigger war.
So I saw a video, and the guy who used to be a CIA spy, one with a lot of hair.
Yes.
He said that people are worried about Putin sending a nuclear missile to the United States. He said it's not going to happen that way. He said they'll send it to Belgium and then Belgium is right next to, he was saying the way it would go, it would be alliances. They would attack a country that's next to a NATO country or something like that. And then once that happens and then it sparks.
It's a trigger effect.
That's how it would happen.
Other people have to get involved.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a direct hit.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
No.
Do you think a bomb being dropped or the threat of a bomb being dropped is more effective?
The threat.
Okay, so we know what that's telling that they're never going to drop a bomb.
Yeah.
But the threat of a bomb being dropped has more significant effect on the minds of the people than an actual bomb being dropped. Now, actually, a bomb being dropped, you kill people, this and that, but then that's going to lead to more bombs being dropped and more bombs, and then everybody's going to die.
Yeah.
They don't want that. But the threat of it is enough to create the next levels of propaganda that go along with that, if that makes any sense.
And I'm sure, because somebody even just mentioned in the chat.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Somebody just mentioned in the chat, pay attention to those details, number 3, about the 3 soldiers. I'm sure it's something with them.
Yes.
I'm sure the number, the numerology and stuff goes deep with that as well.
Yes.
So I'm going to see what's up.
Did you see the son drove the car off the pier in... no. I didn't see that. Mind control on another level. Absolutely. Putin is winning. Putin is winning against Ukraine. Truth be told,
he's been winning.
He's been winning. Yeah.
It wasn't a. Yo, when
they said it was 2 men and a woman. I don't know.
Huh? It was 2. Oh, I thought it was 2.
I'm not sure. That's what somebody corrected.
Oh, yes. No. It was Brianna Kennedy. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2 women.
God, give us one of those.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, when initially when they said that there was Ukrainian civilians shooting down Russian jets and stuff like that, I'm like, y'all cannot be serious.
Lies.
And then remember, Dave Chappelle went on SNL and he said, we gotta big those people up because they got hurt too. He was talking about, he was pushing the same propaganda as well. Yeah. I don't know if y'all remember that. I remember.
I
that.
I do.
I remember that. And I was just
I
y'all are
looked at him
bugging.
like this. Yep.
I was like, y'all are bugging if y'all think it's even close. Have y'all seen the Davos conference? No, I have not.
What is that?
With the World Economic Forum.
Oh no, I haven't seen that. No,
I haven't seen the most recent one. I don't know about that.
I've seen snippets of it.
Yeah, the Ghost of Kyiv. Yeah, they were wilding with those stories, bro. Wilding. Ukraine just developed a new invisibility cloak. Okay.
All that's
but
old
you mentioned how
technology.
it's not nobody's even talking about that anymore.
What?
Ukraine.
Yeah, no, it's over. They moved down the timeline or something else.
Nobody even talking about it.
When the bomb's in the air, I'm going to be laying devils down on the ground. I like it.
Okay.
I like it. Bombs in the air, devils on the ground. That sounds like a hook. Doc, what are your thoughts on the astrology and the Bible? None? I'm not even going to sit here and lie. If you want me to go on a 20-minute rant of some Hotep bullshit, I can.
Fam, can one regain their integrity after or so after compromising it? What do you think?
Everything can be restored, but on what levels are we talking about? You know, in the grand scheme of things, how were you compromised? How many people suffered from your compromise?
Because people want forgiveness, but
is it just something that you did and compromised yourself, and you need to redeem yourself? Or did you compromise other people that lost their lives, lost their way of life, lost, so much? So there's really going to be levels in which how you redeem yourself.
And people, I'm
bringing back the Hawks, Malcolm.
Oh yeah, finally.
Bringing back the Hawks.
Jeez.
For Members Only.
For Members Only, okay. I like that.
All right, let's do something live on Wednesday nights.
No live. Just record it and put it up.
I like live.
No.
People can come in what's the point of being a member if you can't come in live?
No, because you get it. If you're a member, I don't think you should go live. I don't think so.
I like live.
I think that's just baking in an excuse. Just record it. Do it.
How's that baking an excuse?
Because don't go off.
Put in 1 if you want live.
Okay, yeah, let's have a vote. What do you
2
think?
if you want it pre-recorded.
Pre-recorded, like we've been doing.
But live, you able to come in and get questions answered right on the spot. You might be going through some shit right now.
I think that just causes a lot of chaos. Just get a couple questions, answer the questions, and then we go. Just me.
You're losing, Malcolm.
No, I'm telling you, I don't think it's a good idea.
You never think anything is a good idea.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right.
You just lost.
Okay.
Anywho.
I didn't lose until you do it, because he's been talking this for 2 years now. When the last time you doing?
That is true. But I have like my hemoglobin and stuff.
Yeah, so what's going to be the excuse now?
My hemoglobin has been subsiding a little bit. Yeah.
I think you should just do it. But that's just me. Just me.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said 1 live a month. That might work.
I don't know. Those, like, when we do like the 1 live a month stuff, it gets like hard to keep up with.
That's because you're not committed to the cause the way I am for this Urban X Nation.
70 videos just went up this month, and I'm not committed.
No, you're not committed.
Right.
I'm committed. Look at me sitting in this seat.
Right.
Giving you my life.
Right.
All right.
Okay, but we'll listen to the people. We'll do what you guys say. You gonna go live?
Most Def apologized to Drake, did he?
He better had.
Okay.
Drake is smoked.
Yeah, no. Most Def got bars.
No, Most Def is nice. I'm
He's
just
nice.
joking.
He's nice.
I'm just completely joking.
But this has never been about this popularity. He gonna lose if it's a popularity thing.
Lord Payne says, keep them pre-recorded. The audience won't stay on subject. That's what I'm saying. Gives you more time to prepare with a good question, with a good answer. You're just going off the top of your head.
I'm ignoring you, Malcolm.
I'm just saying.
I'm ignoring you.
Just saying.
I'm ignoring you.
Shoot. Democrats
where are the Asaro videos? They're in there. They're in what's the name of that weird thumbnail?
The Enlightenment?
The Enlightenment videos.
Yeah,
Go into Enlightenment. And did you ever fix the order? Because remember you had...
Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay, so the tunnel video is after the 2 mushroom videos, then the tunnel video. So it's not with the rest of Ani's videos. So if you're looking for the tunnel one, the one he did on the tunnel, go past the 2 mushroom videos of Darren LeBaron,
let me see
and you'll see the...
I'm fixing that.
Yeah, you'll see the other one.
We're
going to have more and more classes and stuff.
Yeah. We're going to start doing some more interviews as well. I want to get back into that bag.
Interviews?
Yeah.
All right.
I want to get back into that bag.
I know a lot of people we can interview.
Mm-hmm, me too.
Okay.
So I think like we're going to meet. We got y'all.
Yeah.
Going to put some stuff together.
My man Mega Bill's pre-recorded is better. I didn't see the rest.
You know what I'm saying? You get the questions, you can get like a really, really good answer really, really help people out with their issues, with their stuff. You know what I mean?
First of all, I'm a Hotepper
You just
who was on the way to a Nation of Islam event,
Yeah.
calling on Jesus Christ.
It's true.
And you want my help? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Forgot.
Jeesh.
Forgot.
Oh boy. Can you interview Dr. Alim Bey? Of course. That's my guy. That's my guy.
Hold on, let me see if I can fix the videos for you guys.
I definitely will interview Alim Bey.
Oh yeah, my fault, y'all.
Yeah, see how you freak that?
Yeah, my fault.
Can you who else we got? Report to your nearest, done before curfew, repeat.
I'll fix it when we get off the show. I got you.
All right.
iPad makes it hard. Let's take a couple more questions, then we out of here, man. Did you see Kanye go off on the TMZ lady?
He went off on the TMZ lady now?
Yeah, because she asked about
Is that Kanye?
Yeah, with the masters on, so I'm not sure.
Okay, all right.
Could be him.
So let's start there. What did she ask him?
If Kanye's wife has free will.
Oh, if she's under his...
Yeah.
Got you. She always look like she's doing what he tell her to do.
Yeah, it does look creepy.
That's how you gotta have your lady, huh? You know what I'm saying? You speak what I tell you to speak, goddammit. Yeah.
Malcolm, how is your intermittent fasting going? It's going really well. Like I've been holding strong.
Good for you.
I've been holding strong. It's been going really well.
Good for you. Interview Tashina Arnold. That would be a great interview.
That would be dope.
That'd be super dope.
If you watching, man, let's hit her up. That'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
What else would we see? Any other questions? I think we're good, guys.
I think we're good, man.
There's too early to call Super Bowl. Who you got for the Super Bowl?
Eli asked me that same question. It's a little early. I think...
Oh, it's in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, both defenses are good. I think San Francisco has the better offense, considering these young rookies. But the KC has Mahomes.
Yeah, and Kelsey, who's always open.
And Taylor Swift.
Yeah. I'm
going to go KC just on
He's
the optics.
always open, bro. Like, how's he always open?
I would triple team him and make somebody else beat me.
Yo.
If somebody else... That's like having Steph open all the time.
Yeah, just like...
Like, we're not going to guard Steph Curry. We're gonna guard everybody else. That just doesn't make any sense.
I don't understand. And their offensive line is not good.
No.
If you give him time, he gonna pick you apart.
Yeah.
I was getting mad, John.
Yeah,
I was getting mad, bro.
I was too.
But thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. We appreciate it.
And we've been doing like 2-hour shows.
Yeah,
lately,
man. Just,
I like it. I like it.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're listening right now, we appreciate a rating and review. We was rated number 61 in our on Apple Podcasts in our category last week.
We jumped 17 slots,
yeah,
right?
we appreciate that.
Yeah, that's big, man.
We appreciate that. Did y'all watch Griselda? I watched the first 2 episodes, 2 or 3 episodes. It's good, but it feels like they speeding through for some reason.
Is it on Netflix or something?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Did you listen to the Benny the Butcher?
It's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Okay, I listened to about 5 joints.
Yeah, he can rap, man.
No, rapping is his thing. He definitely can rap, and you know the way he's telling his stories, and like you said, there's a market for that. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff.
And with that being said,
ain't nobody fucking with my man Cambada right now. He got this song called Hell's Kitchen.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Oh,
jeez. Did hear that one? Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Somebody said they do speed through her story. Yeah, that's what it felt like. I know I'm not bugging.
Shout out my man RJ Payne, who just gives me like raw, uncut, hip hop bars. RJ Payne, Cambada. I might get them to do a song together on my album. You know, I can make a few calls.
Oh my gosh.
You know, Black Dot, I make a few calls. You know, people come through for me every now and then. Yeah.
All right, guys.
With that being said, peace. We love you.
Peace out.
And we will see you on Thursday. Please, niggers,
do stuff.
Yeah.
Send us stories that y'all want us to talk about too. If you remember in the community and stuff like that, Twitter, Instagram stuff. Send us stuff.
Send us some stuff.
We'd appreciate it.
All right. Peace.
Later.